Hello, hello, everyone. Day 2 of tapping on doubt and different topics. And again, if you have something regarding doubt that you want to be included, post it in this tapping video requests, and I'll get to, if I don't get to all of them during this 21 days, I'll get to them. But Penny, you came up with this really good one. I'm just going to read it. Wanting to believe that the universe has my back, but always doubting that source will supply me with the money I need without working very hard for it. This one's huge. And I think this is true. I don't know about any of you guys. I'm tired of busting my ass. And I have done it my whole life. It's what I've known to do. And even in this work now, as when I first moved into it, it just totally came out of inspiration. But somewhere it shifted. And probably maybe not all that long after I left my corporate job, because I was moonlighting. And then I think at some point it was like, whoa, I'm kind of turning this into a job. Even though I love the work, it's that addictive pattern of pushing. This is the way I always describe this, is whenever you find yourself in the pushing energy, pushing, I've got to do it, I should, the pushing, that is the time to go have a cup of tea, to go sit outside, to go watch a butterfly, to go take photos of a flower, to unhook from that pushing energy. Because that's, I call it the bully in your brain, but I call it the bully, the ego. That's that very human egoic part of us that's like, I've got to do it. And there is no trust in that. I think it was Mary Morrissey said this in a video years ago that I listened to. When we are shooting on ourselves all the time, and I'm totally paraphrasing here, basically what we're saying is that we don't trust. We're not trusting. We're not trusting that the universe, God, has our back, that our needs are going to be met. So this is a huge one. And this is the other thing. I was thinking about this years ago when I was living in Chicago, and I was listening to a Unity minister. I don't remember the name of the program, but his name was Sig Paulson, I'm pretty sure. And I think it might have been something about faith. To me, the opposite of doubt is either faith or hope. And what he said, and I love this, is he used the biblical term, faith is like a mustard seed. But he said, it grows. And I love that. Like, that transformed something for me back then, different from the biblical understandings I, had as growing up that weren't, to me, given full flower. Is, so what if doubt? So doubt is something, it's a learned behavior. It's something we've spent decades sometimes having more and more evidence that it's there. So the thing to me to remember is, it doesn't mean it's going to shift like that. It's like a mustard seed. Releasing doubt, faith, and finding faith and hope is going to grow. And that's why on yesterday's video, I talked about it's really important to tap to release the resistance. And then on the other side, you want to anchor in the little wins. So when you notice, say, I'm not doubting as much, or I'm freaking out less. So that kind of thing. I'm going to take a sip of my tea. Yerba mate. And I call it yerba. I think it's herba, but I love calling it yerba mate. So anyway, so let's just start tapping on this doubt that the universe has my back and it's going to supply my money needs without working my ass off. So again, just a practical tool, when you find yourself getting into the hard work, that's the time you want to unhook and do something else. Even if it's just for a few minutes, because you're training your brain and yourself to stop the pushing energy, to slow the momentum of that down. It's so easy to get caught in that grind and then believe you've got to work hard. So karate chop. Even though I'm filled with doubt, I want to trust that the universe has my back. And sometimes I want to trust the universe has my back. But I don't yet. And I'm kind of afraid I never will. I choose to acknowledge my feelings now. Even though trusting the universe has my back, I didn't learn to trust anybody, or not many people. Because the authority figures in my life, the people that were really important to me, weren't always trustworthy. So of course I doubt. I accept myself and my feelings now. Even though this idea of trusting that the universe has my back, that all my money needs can be met without busting my ass anymore, seems like a pipe dream. But what if it's actually the way it's supposed to be? And I just got wired backwards on this one. I choose to acknowledge my feelings now. And then go to the eyebrow and tap through the points. I don't trust that the universe has my back. That I could actually make money doing what I love with a lot of ease, and that all my needs could be met. My financial needs. But I just haven't experienced that yet. So of course I have doubt. But what if releasing my doubt just takes a little time? What if I'm learning to release my doubt? Learning to release it a little more each time I tap. And what if each time I tap on doubt, I can start to pay attention? Do I feel a little bit lighter? Does my doubt feel less oppressive? I might still have a lot of doubt. But am I noticing it shifting? And what if that's a roadmap to success? Not the absence of doubt, but my ability to find relief around it. Just a little more each time I tap on it. And what if by doing that, I can start to say positive things about the universe? Having my back, and I actually start to believe it. Statements like, I'm learning to trust that the universe has my back. I'm learning to believe it's possible to do something I love and make money at it, where all my needs are met. What if there's divine timing? And I'm open to the possibility that the more I release my doubt about this, the more I'll notice the signs that I'm being guided to the next right step for me. And maybe that next right step is just tapping on more doubt. And maybe it's an impulse to call someone, or to open a book and read something. Or I just hear somebody say something, "Hey, Marcia," and I just know I'm being supported and that the universe does have my back. And what if I can also notice all the ways right here and now that I do have a lot of abundance in my life? Start taking stock, hey Marcia, of all the ways I am supported. All the abundance that's in my life already. Boy, I like that idea a lot. Hey, Jude. Maybe it's Judy. Correct me if I'm wrong. I really like the idea. You're welcome. That I can release doubt a little more each time. And that faith and hope are like that mustard seed. And they might start out really small, but they can grow. That is such a nice way to see this. Because I can really get down on myself for my doubt. And what if I no longer need to doubt myself or judge myself for having doubt? I just learn to release doubt a little more. And then faith and hope have room to grow. I'm weeding the doubt out of my brain. And it's okay to doubt. And I can do something about it. Just interrupt it. And the more I do that, the more I'm removing the weed of doubt that the universe has my back. And that all my financial needs and any other need can be met. And I'll start to notice more and more that seed of faith, that seed of hope starts to grow. That's all I need. It's just a tiny little crack of hope. A seed of hope. And the more I deal with my doubt, the more my faith can grow. And the more I'll start to notice that I really believe the universe does have my back. And all is well. And then take a breath and go back and tap on that as many times as you need to. Sometimes you got to do it daily, sometimes multiple times a day. I get taken out all the time. And I think that's the thing is to start noticing, because this is the thing that I've noticed is, and I always go back to this judgment. When we judge ourselves for having doubt, it's like doubling down on it. So it's like, oh, I'm doubting. Okay, well, and I'm judging myself for my doubt. So you can tap, I'm judging myself for my doubt. I'm judging myself for my doubt. Tap on the judgment about the doubt, and then I think you'll notice a shift, and you start to believe and feel like, oh, okay, that I'm releasing more doubt, and faith and hope are starting to grow. I mean, that is so soothing to me. Anytime I remind myself and go, faith grows. It's like that mustard seed, and it starts to grow. It can bloom, it can blossom. It's when I think, oh my God, I'm doubting and I shouldn't. And or if you follow the law of attraction stuff, you can totally screw yourself with that. And I totally believe in it, but you can screw yourself and go, oh my God, I'm having doubt, and you freak out because you're having doubt because, oh my God, I'm gonna attract it to me. No, just keep interrupting it. I always say you cannot stop your thoughts. You can't. Go out to the ocean, try and hold back the frickin' tide at high tide. Good luck. You're actually probably going to have more luck doing that than stopping your thoughts. But you can interrupt them. And then the more you interrupt them, it's just start noticing, I still have doubt, but it feels less. Or, oh, I'm starting to feel that I'm believing in myself more, or having more faith. So try that. Jude and Marcia, thanks for being here live. And I hope you found this helpful. And then we'll hear you tomorrow, or I'll see you tomorrow on day 3. Bye for now. Have a great rest of your day.